There is fantasy, as in a fairy tale. Then there is absolute truth, as in, well, I cannot think of an example right now. Then there is history, which is somewhere in between. If you're over 5 years old, then you're aware that history is akin to marketing. It is written by the victor and not from the point of view of the victim. What do you know about Jamestown? What do you know about the Indians prior to the arrival of the English? What do you know about their way of life, their eating habits, their games? What do you know about these noble people before the accounts of John Smith? Your visit to Jamestown, Virginia will answer many of your questions as an American, and your visit there will tweak your curiosity and elevate your emotions. In short, how you feel about the history of Jamestown depends on who you are and your relationship to the historical people of Jamestown. The English arrived and everything changed. History has political value. History is used to stir people into action, and Virginia has always been in the middle of the fray. Coming to Jamestown is something that you should do, no matter what your connection is to the historical people of Jamestown. I suspect that even today, historical positions of real people are used to motivate citizens to action. Here it is, the beginning of the 21st century, and the leadership of Virginia is stirring people to action using their heritage as bait, or so it would seem. I may be wrong, of course, but it seems to me that the leaders of Virginia is once again using race and slavery to motivate people to action. Coming to Jamestown will help you to formulate your own belief system, and please keep in mind that you should always think for yourself. I have two theories. It may be, and I could be wrong, but what if slaves were simply properties of immense value, and them, being properties, helped to make Virginia the economic success that it is? And what if many people now believe that the time has come to not only to recognize but to elevate those who helped to maintain the system of slavery as a viable economic system, as in the Confederacy, and it is now time to recognize their contributions to the former economic system by celebrating their support of slavery in April of every year. It may also be, and I could be wrong, but what if slaves were actually considered as human beings, as real people? And what if people actually believed that their lives did have value other than just being property? And what if these people who believe that way actually believe that slavery is nothing to be celebrated, but something to be ashamed of? What then? Once again, Virginia is in the forefront of the discussion. This is not a theory, and no one will ever argue that in spite of the past, errors of the past, and contributions of the past, or perhaps because of it, America is a great country, and it's a country that keeps attracting immigrants. There has to be a reason for that. Don't you think? Oh well, these theories are just points of discussion without merit. Who you are and what you believe will determine how you feel about all this, right?